Maharshi, in your commentary on the Bhagavad Gita in the third chapter, it is stated, not finding fault and not speaking ill of others is counted an essential prerequisite to the realization of God and freedom from bondage. When a man speaks ill of others, he partakes of the sins of those of whom he speaks. How does speaking ill of others and finding fault slow down a man's progress and coarsen the nervous system? What are the mechanics involved?
Some people were talking about what? About food. So someone said, it does not matter much what goes in. What comes out matters most. It indicates what has been there. What comes out indicates what has been inside. So if the wrongs of some other people come out, that means the wrong was stored inside. It just tells the structure of the heart, what is contained inside there. So if someone never speaks ill of others, that means he has a pure heart. He doesn't have the wrong. Someone does some wrong. Something wrong was done by some man. Why should I bring that wrong through thinking or remembering and try to keep it in my heart? And if I speak, that means I had stored something of that. And if wrong is stored, then the heart is not pure. It just indicates what kind of storage is there. Whether purity is stored or impurity is stored or what is there. Speaking ill of others means first transplant the wrong of his heart in our heart. Transplant the wrong of his mind to our mind, and then let that plant grow into a tree till it comes out, manifold it comes out. The whole process is dragging to evolution. It drags us down. That's why amongst all the things, Lord Krishna said to Arjuna that I know you are a good recipient or deservant of this knowledge of freedom, because I haven't known from you any wrong of anyone. That means if you have not spoken out any wrong of anyone, that means you don't have any wrong in our heart. This is a measure. We never think ill of others, because if someone has done wrong, why should we bring in our heart and make our heart impure? It's not necessary. But if our heart is already impure, it will be picking its like from there and there and there and there and strengthening its quality. There is that proverb, no? Birds of the same feather flock together. If there is filth deposited in the heart, and then it will collect more filth from here, birds of the same feather flock together. And then whatever has been flocked together, it will start to fly out. It's not worthwhile, yes? Let us hear the voice of Greece. Scientific voice of philosophical Greece?
I'll use expressions from the United States, Maharishi.
That will be still nearer.
The people say, I went blind with rage.
Yeah, right. Such a beautiful expression of this country.
This exists in many countries. I'm using the English proverbs. They also said, I can't stomach him. I can't digest him, in other words.
Yeah.
It affects the digestion.
Yeah.
And or it gives me a pain in the neck. Or I carry a heavy burden and walk.
Right. So it's no good. See how a scientist analyzes ancient sayings? It's not at all necessary to dwell on the wrongs of other people, no? Particularly in the family of meditators. One can't say, oh, that man behaves like that. How can he behave like that when he is meditating? That means the man doesn't know how much good has increased in him. He didn't see him 3 years ago. There is always an improvement and an improvement and an improvement. No? We never think any negative of anyone, particularly because when we are meditating, our thought force is increasing, very greatly increasing. And if in this increased thought force we think low of someone, we are pushing him down to be that low. Never. Nor we think any wrong of others, nor we speak them out. Never. It's not necessary to use our time and energy of thinking and speaking on something which does not help us directly. Doesn't. A good businessman never invests his money on something which doesn't bring profit. Life is all business. You spend your energy, get joy, happiness, evolution, more ability to enjoy, more ability to create. And in this field, we spend our energy and time. We never use our time and speech, energy and our ability in something that does not improve our life, in something that does not help us to grow. It's not worth it. Never.